When I first arrived in Rome, I was just astounded at how beautiful it was. Even just the random buildings I thought were gorgeous. And I was excited to kind of just explore and get to know the city a little bit better, kind of dive right into the program.
The city is gorgeous, so I was like really taken back by like what it looked like. So I've never been to Europe before, so it was like a lot to take in at first.
I like how in Roma you can literally just be walking and stumble upon ruins anywhere. It's just so, it's like crazy to me. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around that there's such history here.
I have a 3-day class week at the school, Italia Dea.
We had classes from 8 a.m. to about 1 p.m. and the first one is like just like people doing presentations to like 8:30, and then we had Italian classes for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then we had a lecture, and then we had a guest speaker, and then after that, after like 1, was like lunchtime, so we just go grab lunch and do whatever you want to do for the rest of the day.
Our class schedule focused mainly on lecture from our 2 program advisors.
This year was Asafa's last year.
Asafa focused mostly on the kind of the history of Europe, in particular Italy and Rome.
I feel like as college students in America, we're like in such a bubble, and I feel like his main point was to open up your mind to everything that's going on around you.
Igor focused mainly on kind of the technical side behind cities, like how they're built, why they're built.
Learning the differences of how US cities function and how European cities function. Every single week we do a different set of tours.
And to see the juxtaposition between modernity and antiquity.
I loved the Trastevere tour with Paolo.
Trastevere is south of the Tiber River. It's the historical blue-collar neighborhood of Rome.
It was cool because he did more of a laid-back tour where we just wandered around, and if he saw something that he thought we should know about, then he stopped us and told us a little bit more about it. My favorite stop that we had on that tour was one of the main churches in Trastevere, which was like one of the first churches ever in Rome, like Catholic churches. So that was really cool to see and to go into and just look at how beautiful it was.
We go to the papal audience. That's always nice.
We got to see Pope Francis kind of come out of the building and ride around in his Pope-mobile.
Well, I thought seeing the Pope and like seeing how like crazy everyone went for the Pope was really cool, and like everyone comes from like different countries to go see him.
It was unreal that I can say now that I've been within 10 feet of the Pope.
We go to the Vatican, see the Vatican museums, and that's one of my favorites just because, it is one of the world's most visited museums for a reason.
I was honestly at a loss for words. It was very breathtaking.
When we toured the Roman Forum and the Colosseum, I was blown away with seeing it in person.
I really like that part because you got to learn about the history of Rome. You got to learn really what the Roman Empire was and what it kind of looked like a little bit, and I thought that was really cool.
I felt so lucky and so blessed that I got to go there and see those things and just kind of walk around and think about what happened there.
We also go to the Borghese, which is, it's not one of the most visited art museums in the world, but personally it's one of my favorites because it's just unique that it has lesser known artworks that are just of very high quality.
One of my favorite things about Rome was the food and just getting to try so many different Italian dishes while we were here. One thing I definitely noticed was that Italian food is very simple, but it's just bursting with flavors.
A lot of chefs from all over the world will say it's the gastronomical center of the world, whether it's Rome or Italy. I love all the fresh food and how almost nothing has preservatives in it.
It was also cool to take a cooking class while we were here and learn then how we can actually make these dishes ourselves.
It was really cool to kind of see how it's done, and then to eat that food later was so cool, and we did such a good job.
We worked as like a team to create a good meal, and then we sat down and we can indulge in it and enjoy it and really just appreciate the Italian food.
The great thing about having class only Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday was that it left Thursday through Sunday completely free, and so we were encouraged to travel around both Italy and the rest of Europe. Cue montage. After we did weekend excursions, returning to Rome was a really great feeling because I think we all had a sense of home when we came here.
Being in Rome is a great home base for study abroad, I think, especially for a European study abroad.
It was really nice as the program progressed how much we got used to Rome.
This program, I really love it. It gives you a lot of freedom. It's worth every penny.
You just learn so much. It really opens up your mind to like new ideas.
As long as you put everything you have into it, you're gonna get so much out of it. And just like attack it full force, meet people, do things. Explore everything, because it truly is amazing. I've like traveled the world literally by myself with other people my age. So it's been so cool to kind of see what I'm capable of and to know that I can do it.